Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. This is yesterday's daily challenge, time to solve it. This is the hard part. Now, as I explained yesterday, there is some writing visible. Yes, you can see on this garbage can over here. You can even make it out from a distance. This appears, in my mind, to be Chinese. So that is what I'm going to guess that it is. We got license plates over here. These are not what the Japanese license plates look like. But the big question is, where are we? China, Hong Kong, or Taiwan? Well, okay, China or Taiwan. And if we are in China, are we in Hong Kong? I don't think we're in Hong Kong because Hong Kong does have a lot of street view. I don't think we're in Taiwan because there is a lot of street view. So I'm going to say we are in China proper. Where in China is a good question. I don't really know. Well, we're near the sea, I'm guessing, or the ocean, should I say. Not really many waves actually here, which is a little bit of a puzzle. I'm assuming in most of coastal Taiwan there would be, quite a bit of waves, so we're probably in some sort of bay. Inland near Shanghai is probably what I'm thinking. Around here, maybe a good idea. Do I think we're on a lake? I don't really think so, honestly. I'm thinking maybe we're I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to guess, honestly. You Shanghai, maybe we're like over here? Does that make any sense to anyone? Like down in this thing? Yeah, sure, right over here. Right here. Sure. In Taiping Bay, right here near Laizu. I think that's a good guess. Is this where we are? I don't know, but this is where I'm gonna guess. This little pier right here, I'm gonna guess that this is even where we're exactly at. I have absolutely no idea where we are. I think that's it. Oh, one thing that I was gonna say is, what do I think these people are doing? Well, I don't really know, but if I had to make a guess, and just because I've done this before, people are out catching crayfish or something similar to that. In the receding tide, they get caught up in these little lakes here. I mean, these little puddles, should I say, or, basins of water, and you can go catch them and, cook them up. And crayfish or crawfish, whatever you want to call them, are delicious, and they're really fun. When I was, they're fun to catch, they're fun to cook, they're fun to eat, they're a fun food. And when I was quite young, probably like 8 or 9, went to a summer camp, and we went on a canoeing trip to a small island on the lake that the summer camp was at. Because we're 8 or 9, we're not going to go drive 6 hours away to a much bigger lake somewhere off in the distance in the middle of nowhere, like I did in my sort of mid-teens at summer camps. I went to a lot of summer camps during the summers, and those were always real fun. When I was young, we would always, do a little bit, a one day overnight camping trip to a small island, still in view of the camp itself on the lake that the summer camp would be located on. And on this island, when we were just there, we're setting up our tents, we noticed that there are these small little crawfish in the water, and everyone's sort of going crazy. We get ourselves some like cans or cups, I think we did, and we noticed that they sort of run. They run backwards, so we would put these cups behind them, and we would scare them, and they'd go in the cup, and we'd catch them, and we'd put them all, and we just cooked them all. We cooked them up and ate them. It was really weird because that wasn't an intended meal. It wasn't intended for us, a group of a dozen or so 8-9-year-olds, to go catch crawfish on this island at the summer camp and cook these things up and eat them. But that's what we did, and it was a lot of fun. So there you go. Also had, proper crawfish cooked up when I was in New Orleans for a little bit. Other than that, I've never really eaten them. But fun times. That's what I'm guessing this is. Although I have absolutely no idea. It looks like people are trying to catch something inside these basins of water. And I'm just thinking, that makes sense to me. Could be different things completely. Or people could just be hanging out, looking at the wildlife. Probably a lot of urchins, or maybe even some sea stars in there. So people could just be checking out the fun wildlife on these rocks. People always love walking on rocks. Anyways, let's make that guess. Boom. Kind of the right area, to be honest. We were actually over here, up there in something called Dove Nest Park. Oh, okay, that's interesting. When we were there, we clearly weren't there, but we were probably somewhere, like right here or somewhere. I don't know. We weren't there. That's for sure. But we might have been like right here. I think is probably a better approximation of where we actually were. But yeah, that's really really cool indeed. We're right over there near Kin Huang Dao. Okay, cool. Or maybe we were in a place called Beidei. All right, well, I'm going to stop trying to pronounce things. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty close, to be honest. We were much closer to Beijing than I guessed. 4140 points is what I got. 289 kilometers. Hopefully some of you guys guessed close. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge, and you might notice I'm looking up at the sky, and there's a reason for that. Remember a few weeks ago, there was a really funny daily challenge where it was a bunch of people in a circle holding hands, and I thought, wow, these bunch of people are really cool. This is a great picture. Well, now I found another one similar to that. Except you can say that these people are even more awesome. Well, so what's more awesome than a bunch of people holding hands in a circle? It's a bunch of people in a circle riding segways. And look at this shit. This is frankly just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I mean, honestly, I'm just joking. This actually looks like a lot of fun. Hell, I would do it. If I were here, I would definitely get on one of these, off-road segways. And I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily pay for it, but I would be totally down for doing this. I don't blame these people for doing it. I blame these people a little bit for taking this ridiculous picture, though, because, geez, I mean, you gotta be. This is a bit of a strange one, but hey, you know what? That's fine. People love taking family portraits, and here they are. I don't know if this is necessarily a family or a group of people out on a nice Segway expedition out in who knows where, and that's the real question here. Where are these people? Put it down in the comment section below and tell me, where in the world do you think this off-road Segway expedition happens? Tell me, where in the world do you think it is? Be as precise as you want or as you can be, and tell me, where do you think this is? In tomorrow's episode, much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think it is, and honestly, I'm probably going to be a lot further off than I was last episode, but, hopefully some of you will have guessed correctly, and whoever guessed closest, I'll put your name down in the comment section of that video. Write a nice message along the lines of the one you can see right down in the comment section right now of this video. You can see who won yesterday's daily challenge. So there you go. Try and guess, where in the world do you think this is? Put it down in the comment section below, and hopefully you will be today's, or, well, you're going to only find out tomorrow's top GeoGuessr. Okie dokie, here we are, and in the main section of today's episode. So, what is today? It is a world challenge. 3 minutes on the clock, as usual. I'd like to scroll down to the bottom of the page, see if there's anything new. There are none, but I'm not really going to do any of these challenges here, because the theme challenges, those are the ones that you guys send me, and they're much better than these ones, to be honest. Although these ones do have the ability to, reset the point scale, that's not as fun. I mean, I can only imagine how bad I would do in Taiwan, because, I mean, I'd have a lot of trouble with that one. So let's go. Let's do a world challenge. I'm saying I'd do really bad in Taiwan, and the reason why is because Taiwan is very small, so being off by 20 kilometers, it would be a loss of a lot of points. That's really why. St. David's also, unless I found out exactly on the right street that I would do absolutely terrible at it. Like, I don't think I did very well in the New York challenge at all, because, New York City, it's a relatively small area. So if you make a guess and you're a little bit wrong, then you get, you do real bad. But at least you can see street names in New York City, whereas I wouldn't have that luxury in Taiwan. I mean, I might see street names, but even if I did, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to read them. So I think Taiwan would probably be one of the hardest ones for me. I would imagine out of the challenges, maybe Japan as well, because I have a lot of trouble with Japanese guesses anyways. I mean, I can usually tell that I'm in Japan, but specifically where, I almost never know. So we're going to go with 3 minutes on the World Challenge. Let's play. I want to start a new one. 180 seconds on the clock. Of course, if you guys want to do this challenge, you can click down in the description below, click on the link to the challenge, do the challenge, watch me do it, or, whatever order you guys choose. Wonder hamburgers and hot dogs. That's like, is a bread? Is it a Wonder bread? Maybe. I'm guessing we are in Mexico. Mostly because license plates and stuff look very they look very North American. And I mean, what does this say? Shaw? That's interesting. I thought Sky. Okay, Sky. I forget whether that's Sky. Is that a Mexican telco? It might be. But yeah, these license plates look super North American. Canada, US, Mexico all have very similar looking license plates. And I mean, I haven't really seen any writing. We could be straight up in America, I guess. What did these signs say? Infinitium, I guess. What is? Okay, yeah. This looks a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, that's Spanish. That's very good. And there's something over there. The Mexican motorcycles, #1. Very nice. $372 is the dollar sign the same sign as the sign for pesos? That's interesting. I don't actually know the answer to that. I'm guessing the answer to that is probably no, but there you go. I mean, we're definitely in Mexico. We know that for a fact. Telmex, we got that. I mean, this right here says it all. The dollar sign, there you go. Nice Mexican flag banner. So we're really Howard Johnson. Wow, I'm guessing we must be close to the U.S. then. I don't think we're far from the U.S. That's what I'm doing. Sort of dollar signs on everything. So I'm guessing we're close to the U.S. on the U.S. border. Now, what are some cities on the U.S. border that I know of? Well, we've got it's right over not over here. It's it's El Paso, right? El Paso's a place. I keep forgetting where it is. It's around here, right? Okay, so we could be there. We could be like Tijuana, which is right here. We could be in Nogales, which we've been to in an episode not too long ago. So I don't know. Which one are we gonna say we're in? I'm gonna go and say we are. I'm gonna say this is. Let's go with Nogales just because it's an in between. Let's make the guess, and we were neither should have guessed. We were down over here in Reynosa, Tamaulipas. Okay, wow, right near a place called McAllen, Texas. All right, very nice. So I guessed somewhere in between Tijuana and El Paso. We were indeed not in those places. We were down even further, closer to Texas. That's too bad. I knew we were probably in a border town. We were wrong place in the border. Border's a big place. 1,300 kilometers away is a lot. So, sadly I didn't really get it. Well, I think we're in America. I think we're in America because the picture is blurry. And that's really it. Because the picture's blurry, I think we're in America. It's usually a good way of guessing it, to be honest. What do we got here? We've got Pella windows and doors. Okay, that makes sense. Pella windows and doors. It's blurry. Lots of leaves are falling. I'm guessing we're in one of the northern states. Which one? Which northern state are we in? Well, you know what state has been popping up a lot that I never guess right? Maine. So I'm gonna guess we're in Maine. I never get that one right. So I wouldn't guess Maine. Instinctively, this looks nothing like I imagine Maine to look like. But I'm gonna say it is just because. Okay, so we can't actually do that. Let's return start location. That's the little flag here, right? Yeah, and we want to go down this way instead. So I'm gonna guess Maine over here. I don't know if we're gonna get to where we want to be. Can I? Oh my goodness! Down this way. Nope, we can't even. Down this way? Nope, we can't. All right. So I want to go. I guess I'm going back this way. Can I return to start location, please? And just do that. All right. So we got that. We want to go this way. Nice. Okay. Now I'm actually returning down that way, which I think is a different direction. No, it's the same one. Gosh darn it. All right, this is really, really tricky to remember what direction is what. So we're going to go down this way, which is nice. And let's try and see what can we spot. Nothing really there. And can we get anything anywhere else? I don't really think we can. All right, well, we're seeing this blur stuff, so I'm going to go with Maine. I don't know if it is. Honestly, Maine's been popping up recently. It's a northern state. That's my entire guess. We're in the forest. We could be anywhere. And I don't think it's Maine, but since I always get wrong on guessing Maine, I'm going to guess this is what Maine looks like. And we're going to just zoom into it. Maine, we're going to guess up here. Sure, we're near Ashland. I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's make the guess. Not Maine, but we were in... Oh, okay, we were in New York. That's pretty cool. There you go, upstate New York, right near the Moose River Plains. Oh, Five Ponds, Cranberry Lake, Tupper Lake. Wow, okay. We were near Raquette Lake. Oh, wow, there you go. We can go snowshoeing in this on this lake, maybe. I'm not really sure if that's what it's named after. It could be, because that is the French word for snowshoeing. I have no idea. I mean, maybe, but it could be something else completely different. There you go. So 34, 33. Very nice. Let's go to the next location. Stop. European. And what else do we know about this place? We can park on... I don't know, Kev. I was going to say we can park facing both directions, but we can't. Just park on the left. Signs are on the right. That's okay. Sort of, that's normal. Are we really... I mean, I guess, yeah, we are in a European location. We got all that blue on these license plates. All right, people are driving on the right. That's cool. Spain? Question mark? I don't really know. Maybe? It's hard to tell. No flags or anything like that. Let's try and find water if we can. This is some tricky business. 2013 Google. Well, that's good to know. Let's go. A lot of construction happening here, which is, I don't know, interesting, noteworthy maybe. People are just parking facing all sorts of different ways and on both sides of the street. Jeez, that'd be. I mean, that's always strange to me when you can park against the direction of the flow of traffic on the same side of the street. That seems it's just bizarre because you don't see that here. But I do know a lot of countries. I'm guessing a lot of countries must do that. It's not only. I mean, it's not that many. Stop seems to make sense because I'm guessing if we were somewhere like... I mean, stop is just everywhere in the world, for the most part, except for Quebec and Brazil, it seems like. Everywhere else just uses stop. France uses it. Maybe Portugal uses pare as well. I mean, there you go. So what have we got here? We've got Hacienda Regional... All right, yeah, I'm going to guess, I mean, I don't really know. Alparco, all right. I'm going to guess Spain on this one. I'm fairly certain. I'd be very, very surprised if it was, if I ended up guessing something else, but I could always. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something else. I'd be more surprised if I ended up guessing something else. So what have we got here? Italia. Okay. Well, there you go. That really helps because one of the things that I can't tell is what Italian looks like. And this right here says Italia. So since I don't know how to tell Italian apart from any other language on Earth, apparently, I'm very glad that I got a big, nice clue like that. So we're going to go with Italy. Maybe the two-sided blue on the license plates is a good clue for Italy. One of the things I usually mess up. So yeah, all right, we're going to do that. Sounds like a good idea. Italy, where in Italy? Sure, kind of northern Italy, sort of around, not super north, like around here. Yeah, right there. Make the guess. And no, we were actually down over here in Sardinia. Ah, okay. Oh, we even saw this place. We even saw Cagliari. I think we saw the name of that. Oh man, so sad that I couldn't make that connection. But again, I would never have known Cagliari was in Sardinia. That's too bad. All right, 33-48. It's not the worst amount of points. Good old Dairy Queen. Okay, home of the Blizzard. So we could be in, I'm guessing, Canada or the U.S. Brazier. What the hell's a brazier? Hot eats, cool treats. Why does it say brazier? I don't know. S'mores, Blizzard Cake, Orange Julius. I don't know what brazier means in this context, but that's okay. Still guessing we're in Canada or the U.S. Brazier Foods open. All right, well, there you go. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, what does this mean, though? Clear Mountain Bank. Okay, well, since that's Clear Mountain Bank, that means we're in the U.S. because Canada has pretty much like 6 different banks, and we don't have like the same sort of banking system as the U.S. does. Also, like, Family Dollar could be in Canada. I don't actually know about that, but speed limit 35. There you go. It's a more concrete example, but Canada has a sort of a different the system of banking. It's more like government run banks. It's a little bit different than in the US. So you wouldn't see something like I don't know if it's like a local bank, USDA choice meat. Oh my god. Shop and save, cut fresh daily. Well, I'm glad. What USDA choice? Where on the pyramid of quality of meat does that fall? I'm not really sure where it falls. I mean, I forget. I've seen that pyramid before, where it shows you like what the different quality of meats means. But there you go. Oh, Eleanor, quilts and fabrics. Well, if your name is Eleanor, it sounds like you're making quilts and fabrics. Honestly, so it's got a great name. I bet you her name, or his name, whoever runs this store's name, is not really Eleanor. They're just using a name like that to evoke some sort of idea of a nice grandmother, quilting some quilts in the back of the store. Hopefully she's not being overworked. That'd be a sad situation there. But there you go. Got to keep yourself busy. I mean, it could be a young person too. I've just never met a young person named Eleanor. If you know a young person named Eleanor, or are a young person named Eleanor, and by young, I literally mean anyone under 40, I guess. I mean, anyone under 40, I guess. I've never met anyone like that. In fact, I guess I must have met an Eleanor before. Guessing. It's not just my imagination. Maybe I've never met someone named that. I have no idea. But there you go. I'm sure I have. Luigi Sports Center. Well, I mean, the sport that's played here seems to really be bowling. Oh, crap. Sure, right there in America. Northern sort of state. One of the Dakotas I clicked on. I didn't click on... I wanted to click on one of the Dakotas. I clicked on Wyoming. Ended up being in Virginia. Now, why did I click on Wyoming? I shouldn't have. I was just, digging around, talking too much. Honestly, I have no idea what state we were in. Could have been anywhere. If I had to rethink where would I have guessed, I would have ended up guessing Wisconsin on that one. Wisconsin or Michigan probably would have been where I would have guessed my guess, but that is not where we were at all. We were down over here in good old West Virginia. Very nice. There's Morgantown. Oh, okay. Morgantown. Maybe I would have made some sort of connection. Morgantown, Wisconsin. Yeah, Morgantown, Wisconsin would have been better than Michigan, so I would have done that. But whatever. At that point, I still had no idea where we were. I was having fun looking around at the bowling pins, the sports center, and finally we find ourselves here on the highway in Europe. Where in Europe? That's a good question. If we get on this side of the highway, I can't get on this side of the highway. Really wish we could. We've got somewhere Beograd, Kragujevac, Kraljevo. All right. Doesn't help me too much, honestly. I really wish it did, but can't really say that it does. E75 is, there's a lot of roads that can be that. All right, we just saw an upside down swoop, and that is something that happens in the... is it the swoops? Wrong part of the world completely. That's is that a Czech Republic thing? The swoops? I think it is. Yeah, the swoops is a Czech Republic thing. See those swoops there? I think there's that. There's also, where's another swoop place that we've seen swoops? Lithuania is one of them as well. So I'm guessing we're in one of those two places. So we see E75. Well, Lithuania is a quick one to go through. Not really huge. So we might be able to actually spot the E75 if it runs through this country. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't. Does the E75 run through Latvia? This is Latvia, right? Yeah, good. Well, it doesn't actually look like it does. Okay, So that means the other swoop country that I know, and I don't actually know what you call those. Someone can tell me in the comment section. What are those? Oh, hold on. Oh, it looks like we could actually be in Slovakia. But let's go see. Is there an E75 in here somewhere? Not that I can actually see. No, I don't see an E75 in here at all. So we found the E75. At least we found part of it running through Slovakia over here. Does it run through Austria as well? It doesn't look like it does. Okay, so, oh yeah, look at that. We got a couple of swoops here as well. Very nice. In Slovakia. Oh, very nice. So the E75 is right there. And we can see a place called Beograd. Well, that's a good one. Let's just look over following the E75, which is this road right here, and see if we can find a place called Beograd. Do we see it? I don't see it, to be honest. Is this still the E75? I don't know if it is. I'm not seeing it. I'm thinking it's just that road right there. So, not seeing a Beograd. What about Kragujevac? Do I see that? Let's keep our eyes peeled. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a Kragujevac either. So we're gonna just have to click right here, right on the road, and E75, Slovakia. No, E75 is a long road. It runs over down there in Serbia. Serbia's got the swoops too. A lot of countries using the swoops, eh? Yeah, look at that. Oh, around here. Oh, lordy, E75 goes a long way south. Wow. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at that. It goes from, I guess, Macedonia. Oh my god. It goes from Greece all the way up. Where does it end? Does it end anywhere? I think it ends right over here. So we got the tail end of it. Wow. All right. Well, there you go, Serbia. My god, how many times have we been to Serbia? That was some legit Street View in Serbia. I don't think we've been there very often. Wow, interesting. So look at that, E75. Oh, too bad. That's the thing. It's like looking at U.S. interstate. They're very long. How can you really know where you are on it unless you got some more specific information? So there you go. The swoops were my only clue. I don't really know what language use them. I also want to know what they're called, so I stopped calling them swoops. But the countries that I knew that used them were Czech Republic and Lithuania, and then I found Slovakia. Hungary also, looks like Serbia also, I'm guessing Kosovo, and what about Macedonia? I don't know, maybe not names. Oh, we got Montenegro, looks like, as well. Probably, I would assume maybe Macedonia, but I'm not really sure about that. If anyone can name them all, that'd be interesting as well. But there you go, 3,430, and I mean commonly use them in like a lot of words, not like, obviously there's going to be like a lot of countries that might have some in select words, especially like places that have words that are like taken from other languages. Then you see that you can see some of that. There's some sort of, sometimes you can see in English there's a lot of accents on words that like don't exist in English, but they're kept in there. I mean, they don't, you don't really write them, but they are. So there you go. Interesting. 30 points. Wow, do I get 30 on like every guess or something? It seems like I do. I swear this number just appears everywhere. 30. Well, let's view the summary, see how we did. 13,476 isn't great. So, what was the summary here? Well, we were on the Mexican border, figured that. Wrong area in the border, I guess Arizona. We were in Texas. That's sad. Then we were in not the forests of Maine, but the forests of upstate New York. We were in Italy, but we were actually in Sardinia, not in sort of northern Italy over here, and this sea, which is called, I don't know what this sea is called, the Adriatic. Oh, that's right, Adriatic. I knew that. Then we were in the United States. I didn't really know where we were, so I was just looking at signs, having some nice talking time, and it turns out I just clicked randomly. We were not in Wyoming, we were in West Virginia, and finally looking for the swoops in Western Europe, I guess. Not Western. Jeez, I don't know my East from my West. Eastern Europe. Jeez Louise, Western Europe. All right. Well, I guess Eastern Europe, I guess. And we were in Serbia, not in, I guess you'd count this really as Southern Europe, to be honest. But I don't really know. I mean, who really cares? It's definitely not west, and it's definitely not north, so I can say that. This is not Western Europe or Northern Europe. If you want to give it a definition with, either east or south, it's one of those two, maybe both, or none. Central, perhaps, as well. So there you go. I said it's Czech Republic. We were actually in Serbia. 13,476, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot GeoGuessr action. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.